Okay, as I kind of noted at the beginning of this, gaming and tech is going to be relatively pared down. That's largely due to the fact that, there's been a couple of big announcements. Panasonic just announced their GH5-2, which is the first time they've done a second version of a GH camera. So they've gone GH 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They did an S version, so that's kind of a secondary version, but not an official Mark II for any of those until the 5, and they made the announcement they are working on the GH6, so the 5-2 is going to be some sort of stopgap in between them. We don't know exactly what that entails. We will definitely be keeping tabs on it, but again, you've probably heard, if you're into that kind of tech, you've probably heard all about it because there's a million freaking videos on YouTube about it so far, and counting at this point. So it's all kind of stuff like that, and we're on the verge of E3, so in the gaming side of the gaming and tech section, we're about to get inundated with a whole bunch of news. So I will try, because it does start on the 12th, and it goes through the 15th? No, it goes through the Tuesday following, so that's the 16th, I believe. I will try and keep tabs on that as it's happening, but very likely we will just have to add it to the episode as it is. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I definitely am trying to be more active there, and E3 is going to be a great way to do that. So generally nerdy on the Twitters, just look for the Nerdy Ninja. I believe there's an underscore in that one as well, but I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'll put it on the screen for those of you watching. But those of you listening, just look for both generally nerdy or generally underscore nerdy, because one of the Twitter or the Instagram has the underscore and whatever. All right. So the bits that we do have in gaming and tech, we do have one follow-up, because this is an ongoing game that we've been keeping tabs on, and that is Halo Infinite. We do have confirmation that there is going to be a state of play for the multiplayer at E3, speaking of. So that's going to be definitely awesome. The fan backlash from the last E3, where it kind of basically just looked like an Xbox One game, is a very large part of why we haven't seen this game yet. But hopefully that's a good thing. We will find out, like I said, in approximately 2 weeks. So there's that. Our first piece of actual news has to do with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. The HD remake for the Switch is coming very soon, and it is now confirmed that there is going to be motion-less controls. Yes, I understand that there is motion sensitivity built into the Joy-Cons, but for those people that don't want to use the motion sensitivity, there is going to be an option for you. You can do motion-less controls. Have not seen any video yet that shows how that works, but I mean, it's Nintendo, so it's probably gonna be pretty solid. I don't know that they've ever really had, even with the goofy Nintendo 64 controller, everything was really solid controls-wise. So definitely looking forward to seeing that. We probably will see something more on this from E3. And then our final piece in gaming and tech has to do with Mortal Kombat 11. This almost went into the rumor mill section, but I feel like it needs to be addressed here, because all of the rumors are baseless. All of the rumors are going off of Ed Boon trolls on Twitter, and we all already know that he makes a habit out of just straight trolling us on the internets. So the fact that people are speculating based on nothing needs to be addressed. All right, so Kombat Pack 3 has not been deconfirmed for Mortal Kombat 11. There is still a definite possibility we will get a proper Kombat Pack 3. I know the internet is, there are those that are saying, well, technically what we know of as Kombat Pack 2 was Kombat Pack 3, because Aftermath and the story expansion, we got 3 extra characters with that, and so that was Kombat Pack 2, and what they called Kombat Pack 2 is actually Kombat Pack 3, and then insert picture of Charlie from It's Always Sunny Here with the yarn and the Post-its and the things. It's all just conspiracy theory stuff. Yes, technically on internal documents we have confirmed that NetherRealm did refer to Aftermath internally as Kombat Pack 2, but they have not deconfirmed the existence of what they're going to sell as Kombat Pack 3. They have said previously that they are going to support this game much longer than they have their previous games. So right now we are right about where they stopped supporting Injustice 2 as well as Mortal Kombat X. So I would imagine we got at least another 6 months of support. I know we did just get that last patch that nerfed the crap out of Shiva, also buffed the crap out of Shao Kahn. So yes, all of these things I know are happening and have happened, but that it should not be taken as a sign of things to come. We very possibly have E3 to look forward to because it has been so quiet and because of the Warner Brothers Discovery merger. A lot of stuff is going crazy over in the Warner Brothers NetherRealm camp, so I can't imagine that they're not working on something. That's something I have the strong feeling that is going to be another round of downloadable content, so another combat pack, as well as a couple more balance patches after that kicks, and they probably also are working on Injustice 3 or whatever the next game is going to be. It is not going to be Mortal Kombat versus Marvel, because that's not a thing that's going to happen. Licensing is a thing, guys, but we gotta stop all this speculation until we hear it from the horse's mouth, because it's just getting out of hand. Like, speculation is fun to a point, but now there's people getting very upset over this, and yeah, we're moving on. That is the end of the gaming and tech section, though.